What's up, everyone? This is AllDestroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4. Yes, everyone just follows you in a straight line. It gets kind of ridiculous sometimes. Last time, we ventured back into the TV world. We know where Kanji is, and we intend to rescue him. However, not before we went on a little bit of a detour here at Yukiko's castle. In this episode, we've reached the top of Yukiko's castle yet again. There's a very strong shadow that's waiting for us behind this door, and we are going to go and take it on. This is not going to be an easy fight, but we're going to take it on anyway, so let's go. Alright, and now we face off against our first optional boss, the Contrarian King.
It's not strong at all. I'm sure you can win.
Teddy, don't lie. The Contrarian King is vulnerable to ice and electricity, resists physical and almighty, drains fire, and nulls wind, light, and dark. Don't let that red wall fool you. It is a trick. It knows the skills Hysterical Slap, Kill Rush, Rampage, Red Wall, and Marakunda. This I would consider to be the most difficult optional boss in the game, excluding the New Game Plus bosses. Those are another beast in its entirety, but in terms of the main optional bosses, this is by far the most dangerous. Why? Because it basically knows a kill move. Okay, I will start off by putting up a Tarunda. The reason why I say this is that Rampage is incredibly freaking powerful on this thing. It is stupidly powerful and will pretty much one-shot everyone. So you essentially just need to deal as much damage as possible on this thing. And pray that it doesn't use Rampage. Okay, my primary attackers are gonna have to be myself and Chie. Yukiko can't do jack squat, so I'm just gonna have her guard. Haha!
Amazing, Sensei! Keep it up!
Okay, so our only way of dealing with this thing is with ice and electricity. So I buffed myself up so I can deal as much damage as possible. Yosuke can still do some damage, not with wind though. It's gonna have to be with bash. But it's not really a whole lot. Chie... Yeah, you use Tarukaja on yourself as well. Buff your attack. And Yukiko, once again, guard. Okay, that Tsukukaja is working wonders right now. Let's keep hitting it with Zeal. Yosuke, just use Bash. Okay, and Chie, hit him with a Bufu. Thankfully, we're still pretty low level, so her ice spells still do a pretty good amount of damage. Will you quit attacking me?
Keep it up!
I mean, I'm glad that you're missing, but still, it worries me when you do that. Alright, let's go ahead and bash.
That's some thick skin.
And just keep on keeping on. And guard. Oh no!
No good. Chie-chan, that was...
You see, that's what I was talking about. Kill Rush is, or Rampage is a straight up murder-all move. Okay. How many revival beads do I have? I have 4. Yukiko, please come back. Da 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 da. Bufu, just attack. Just keep attacking. Oh, okay.
Couldn't quite beat it.
Damn it, damn it! Go ahead and use Medea. Can't really do too much with Yosuke at the moment. Yeah, I'll use Tarunda. I need to lower its attack again. If I'm going to survive another hysterical slap. Chie, you go ahead and use Revival Bead on Yosuke. No! Damn it!
He's in danger. He needs help.
God freaking damn it! Okay, use Medea. Yukiko eventually learns Recarm, but until then... damn it. Just use Zeal. Man, this thing's only half dead. I don't have that many of these. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yukiko, Medea. I still need to get myself up, and Yosuke could certainly use more healing. Okay, hit it with the Zeal. Damn it. Okay, Yosuke, you use Yusuku Kaja on me.
Counting on you. Persona.
Chie, go ahead and use Tarukaja on me as well. Uh-oh. Okay, Yukiko's still fine. Go ahead and use Medea. Yosuke could still use a little bit more healing. I can survive a kill rush. I can't survive a rampage. That is just a death sentence. I'm actually really surprised we lived the first time. Go ahead and bash.
That's some thick skin.
Chie, forget the Tarukaja and just use Bufu.
Someone finish it off.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Yukiko, heal me! Yukiko, heal me! Do it now! I'm actually surprised that we haven't died yet. Yosuke, use Dia on me. Chie, you go ahead and use where are my Snuff Souls. Use one on me. I'm gonna need it. Uh-oh. Okay. Chie's still doing okay. Let's go ahead and use Medea. It'd be nice if this... Well, actually, no. Matakunda would be a terrible thing, because I don't have a reliable way of getting rid of that. I don't have Dekunda. Oh, well, whatever. Just use Zeal. Keep on with the attacks. Alright, everyone's looking pretty good. I still have Sukukaja up, so just hit him with a bash.
That's some thick skin.
Okay, we're still doing alright. Hit him with a Bufu, Chie.
Someone finish it off.
No!
John's in danger. Help! Someone!
How am I not dead? I don't think I can survive this, but I'll give it a shot. Nope, I'm dead.
No, Sensei!
See, 154 damage with each attack, and it hits multiple times. Yeah, that's why this is one of, if not the most difficult optional bosses in the game. I'm actually surprised I lived as long as I did, considering how many times it used Rampage. I hate this thing.
Couldn't quite beat it.
Okay, no!
No good. Sensei? Sensei?
Damn it! I mean, I guess it wouldn't necessarily be a Shin Megami Tensei game if there wasn't an enemy that could just go, I'm gonna decide to murder you right now.
Persona!
But it just feels so unfair. And I mean, this isn't that bad of a fight, everything else considered.
Counting on you.
I mean, it's not really that difficult. It's just that I'm going to kill you now, move. That's a problem. Okay, guard. What the?
No, Sensei! Sensei, get up!
You know, like that. Doesn't matter if I use Tarunda, doesn't matter if I guard, doesn't matter if I do both. Rampage will kill you, it will kill your family, it will kill your dog, it will kill everything. Yet we press ever onward. We just have to basically pray it doesn't use that move. And I hate that when bosses do that. It's just, it has a death move that you just have to pray it never uses it. And I mean, I don't want to just... Oh, well, just come back to it later when you're a lot stronger. I mean, yeah, we could do that, but there's nothing really stopping us from doing it now. I mean, even if you look at Teddy's analysis.
It's not strong at all. I'm sure you can win.
That means it's of significantly lower level than us. So in theory, we should be able to kill this thing.
Counting on you. Persona!
But that stupid I'm going to murder you move just really complicates things and makes this super annoying. Much more so than it has any right to. Okay, well, assuming it keeps using Hysterical Slap or Kill Rush, as long as he keeps using those two moves, we're fine. If he uses Marakunda, then we're in a little bit of trouble. But hey, that's at least it using up a turn.
Thank you.
Chie, go ahead and use Bufu.
Couldn't
I
quite
suppose
beat it.
one thing I could do... unfortunately, like, we don't really have anything to really put up a barrier. We don't have anything that could put up any defenses. I mean, it's not like we have, like, a... Marakukaja or anything. I'm not even sure we have a regular Rakukaja now that I think about it. Nice one, Chie.
That was beautiful. Persona!
It's just, I really hate this boss, even more than Shadow Yukiko, because Shadow Yukiko you can just prepare for and be ready for it. I mean, even then, there can be some BS moments, but those are rarities. Whereas this thing, just whenever it decides to kill you, it can do that. Oh, crap. Damn it. Okay. Yosuke, heal me. Rage is going to make this so much more complicated. Let's see. Go ahead and use a medicine on me. I want to make sure I don't die. Because then I'm going to have to do this all over again. And Rage, while it increases my physical attack, isn't as effective. Yeah. Besides, I mean, it resists physical attacks, which makes things even more problematic. Go ahead and heal up Yukiko. How am I in terms of attacking power? Attacks all reverted. Okay, go ahead and use Tarukaja on me. And then Yukiko can use Medea. Heal me up, heal Yukiko up. And Circle Slap on Yosuke. Ugh. Do I have a persona that knows Sukunda? Valkyrie knows Rakunda. That might help. Dekaja. Tarunda. Not really, no. Rakunda is about all I've got. Damn it. Alright, well, while my attack is boosted, I should just go on the offense. Yosuke, go ahead and use Dia on yourself. Chie, go ahead and use Tarukaja on yourself. And yeah, unfortunately, while I would love to just debuff this thing, I am also the primary way of attacking. Nice, Yosuke! Yeah, let's go ahead and switch on over to Valkyrie and use Rakunda. That's gonna be our best bet if we want to deal even more damage to this thing. Yosuke, go ahead and use Bash.
Persona! Damn, it's not going down.
Just need to keep dishing out the damage. That's all we can do. Yukiko, you know you just attacked.
I couldn't do it.
Uh-oh. Okay, still doing alright. Let's switch back to Sarasvati. And use Zeal. There we go, 170. Okay, Yosuke, you go ahead and heal up Yukiko.
I'm sorry.
And Chie can hit him with a Bufu.
Someone finish it off.
Okay, he's winded, but that doesn't mean anything. We can't let our guard down. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, let's go ahead and use Tarunda. Spend this turn healing and buffing. Yosuke, go ahead and heal up Yukiko.
I'm sorry.
Alright, Chie, use Tarukaja on... You know what? Actually, never mind. Just attack. Keep dishing out the damage. While its defense is still... Wait, is its defense still down? I thought it was, but that Bufu didn't seem to do all too much. Well, then again... let's see. Tarunda... No, his defenses are still down. Okay, let's hit him with Zeal then. Almost. We've almost got this. Go for it. Forsake healing and just rush it.
Not going down.
Come on, Chie! Yes!
Don't think, feel.
I hate fighting the Contrarian King every single time. Whatever. We conquered it, and we gained some courage. So aside from a bit of experience and a bit of a courage boost, what do we get for facing off against optional bosses? Well, if you check somewhere in the room where you fight them, in this case it's by the throne, you can get an item. In this case, the Suzaku Feather. This is why I said don't bother getting the no fan for Yukiko, because this is an incredibly helpful fan. The Suzaku Feather greatly increases her attack, even more so than that other fan, and gives her plus 50 SP. Really freaking nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and have Yukiko heal up Yosuke. We can heal the rest of it with a Peach Seed. Okay. That's always a stupid boss to fight against. But we did it. We conquered it. And we fully conquered Yukiko's castle again. Okay, I'm half tempted to call it a day here, but we're nowhere close to actually finishing off the episode. Alright, so if we go and talk to the fox, we can go ahead and heal up. This will cost us about half of our money, and this is what I meant earlier when I said healing is kind of complicated. At the very least for Kanji's dungeon, typically you'll pretty much break even whenever you go for healing with the fox. We desperately need this if we're going to go and take on Kanji's dungeon. So heal up everyone. And while I'm thinking about it, how much experience does Sarasvati? Sarasvati still needs a lot of experience to get Invigorate 2. That's a little bit of a problem because I really need Invigorate 2. That is super helpful to have. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go ahead and check in at the Velvet Room. Well, first things first, let's go ahead and register our personas. And then, let's see, is there anything new in the Fusion forecast for today? No, nothing today, nothing tomorrow, so no bonuses. Alright, well, let's go ahead and see what all we can fuse, and then we'll go on from there. Alright, nothing that I really need to fuse, but I do see a combination that would allow me to get what I need for Margaret's quest. I currently don't have Sukukaja on any of my personas, but thankfully one of my personas does have Sukukaja and just needs to level up. Although my priorities is get Sarasvati up as fast as possible. Alright, well, let's go ahead and tackle Actually, I should probably save. Oh well, we'll take a quick peek into the dungeon, then we can go save, and then we can go into the dungeon proper. Well, if it's the same thing with Yukiko, he's probably in the furthest reaches of the dungeon. But anyway, I'm gonna go save because I don't want to have to fight that thing again. Alright, so now we're going on and tackling this dungeon proper. I mean, even with that little bit of training in Yukiko's castle, the enemies will, whenever you enter a new dungeon, will typically be more or less around your level, so it's never going to be easy to get a first strike. Though it's not impossible. Great.
There's 5 enemies. Now's your chance.
Autonomic basalts. I hate fighting rocks.
It's not strong at all. I'm sure you
Rocks
can win.
typically have a super high resistance to physical attacks, although there's one that isn't. Let's go ahead and use Mabufu. Let's see if they're weak to ice. No, they're vulnerable to ice.
5 enemies. Take them out
What
one
about
by
wind?
one. Counting on you. Persona.
Weak to
All
wind!
enemies down. Let's go, partner.
Let's do this!
Out of our way.
And yeah, now that we have 4 people in our party, the all-out attack animation goes a little bit differently. But hey, at the very least, as we continue onward with fighting these enemies, we do get more experience, and we do get more money. So, even though going through the entirety of Yukiko's castle again pretty much took up all of our funds, you know, getting them back in this dungeon isn't as difficult. Although it does mean you have to fight more powerful enemies, which can be a problem. Sylph, let's go ahead and grab her. We don't have her in our compendium. Alright. Now, I don't need Upstars for anything, so I'll get rid of her. No Arcana chance. Arcana chances can be really nice if you know the effects of the cards. Which, thankfully, I've written down exactly what every card does. Although it's in the normal guide, so that might be a little more problematic trying to go back to it. But I at least know some of the Arcana by heart from my practice runs, so it shouldn't be such a bad thing. Oh, hey, the stairs. Now, what's kind of interesting is that we have the stairs right here, and we can go up, but we can also just keep pressing onward. Certain dungeons do have certain layouts, and you can head past the stairs to different areas. Go ahead and get him! And they'll typically have more items and whatnot. Ah, great.
The enemies, but they're
Bribed
too slow.
Fuzz.
You can win this. Do your best.
I'm not sure if these things have any weaknesses. If they do, it's either light or dark. I don't recall these things being weak to anything else. Well, let's hit him with a Mabufu. That should do a number.
3 enemies left.
Yosuke, use Magaru. Damn it.
Someone else's turn.
Chie, kick him. And Yukiko, hit him with the Maragi.
It's over.
They're still not dead. They are still not dead. They will be now. There we go. Ooh, shovel time. What do we got? Oh, geez, we've got a lot. Okay, we have Sakimitama, Oberon, and Eligor. Lots of good personas. There's also Archangel, but we already made Archangel. Let's go with Oberon. There we go. Okay, Oberon is primarily electric. Sylph is wind. Oh, Sylph also has Tsukukaja! Huh, I wonder if I could potentially... My goal was to just raise up Ghoul to get Tsukukaja. That's not exactly a really difficult thing to do. Yeah, we'll go ahead and release Sylph. Oh, Arcana Chance. Chariot. Chariot changes agility, so sure, we'll go with that. It's like, you're taking your sweet time there, card. Lilim's agility, okay. I want to use Lilim, but it's hard not to just keep raising Sarasvati since it is super helpful to get that. I can't stress that enough at how important it is to raise up Sarasvati. Especially if you are a magic user and you plan to do the dungeons all in one day, like what I'm doing.
Oh, did I level up?
Alright, Yukiko! It does help that Yukiko is getting all this experience, since she is a little bit further behind compared to the rest of us. And also, speaking of Konohana Sakuya, we are going to get into her history lesson. I don't think we're going to get into it today. I would like to reach a certain point in the dungeon before we go and talk about her persona. And honestly, like, even though Yukiko's castle could be a little bit long... Rare enemy! Those are gonna be super helpful. Especially if I could get in a first strike. Keep going, keep going. You're going the wrong way. Ah, crap. Alright. That was weird. Oh boy, rare shadows. Wealth hands.
You can win this. Do your best.
These things are super nice. They give a lot of money and a chest key if you manage to defeat them. Though they only give 1 experience point, so if you're trying to get them for experience, don't. You're not gonna get anything for it. I think that's different in Golden. I think in Golden, they give a crap ton of experience. In terms of what they're weak to... I don't remember if they even have a weakness. But you know what? I'm gonna test everything.
You hit its weakness.
Okay, that works. Sometimes rare enemies are actually quite difficult to try to get. Ooh, Obyron. No. I know it's a new persona, but I don't like the penalty card. So yes, that is your reward for defeating Gold Hands. You get a lot of money and a chest key. Always super helpful. You should always take on rare enemies whenever you find them. They're not really too powerful to face off against either. Okay, any other goodies? There is. Alright, sure, we'll take you on. I don't know how that counted for a first strike, but you know what? I'll take it.
4 enemies. They weren't
The
expecting
monopolizing Cupids.
us. It's not strong at all.
I'd like to save up on my SP, so just bash it. I wish I did buy the longsword, because just this golf club is hardly doing anything for us.
Not going down.
Yeah. Chie, just go ahead and kick one of them. And Yukiko can use Maragi.
It's over.
Alright!
Enemies defeated.
Ah, crap.
Yuki-chan?
Okay, well, that could have been a problem, but thankfully it wasn't. Sarasvati. She still has a long way to go in order to get that invigorates.
Just 1 enemy enemy
Oh well,
left.
just rush. Everyone just beat on it.
So who's next in line for a stomping?
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately that 160 isn't really gonna help Sarasvati too much, but this will.
Hey, congrats.
I leveled up. Okay, and we can claim our spoils. Singaki Rice. I think that's essentially Hama-on, which actually wouldn't be too bad, especially if we had a persona that was immune to light. Yeah, we need to take on as many enemies as we can. Alright, Yosuke! Next, those bright fuzzes. If you're not careful, they can do a number. I mean, yeah, that's just kind of an unfortunate thing. Since we're still pretty early on in the game, enemies can still be rather difficult to really do anything with.
Amazing, Sensei. Keep it up.
Okay, that made literally no sense at all, but whatever, I'll take it.
Woohoo, Chie-chan.
Just hit him while he's down.
I can't defeat it.
Okay, well, that was
Enemy. Fight, fight,
slightly
fight.
frightening, but whatever. Conquered through, got some money, got some experience. Overall, still a pretty good time. Yeah, I'm not sure how shooting a gun could make you just go, ah! But whatever, I'm not gonna complain. I will question it, but I'm not gonna complain. Sure, what's up? Yeah, I think I get the hints. I would explain it, but I think that's for another time. Oh, well, whatever. I would like to keep going until we reach a specific point in the dungeon. Once we reach that point, then I would be content to just call it a day. But I would like to get a first strike, if at all possible! Damn it!
I leveled up.
Alright, Chie! Alright, another level up for her. So yeah, even though this is probably going to be a rather long episode, especially with that stupid boss, I still press ever onwards, and I'm almost dead. Okay, let's see. Do I have a... I don't think I really have a good way to restore a ton of HP. Yeah, not really. I don't have too many HP recovery items. I have a few medicines, but I think honestly, I would just be better off if I had Yukiko heal me up. Thankfully, Yukiko just has a ton of SP, which is really freaking nice. But those stupid fuzzes, I mean, they're not bad to take out, but unless you can get them in one turn, which you really can't the first time around, they get to be kind of a handful sometimes! I wouldn't mind taking on more of those rocks, though. I mean, all it takes is just one Magaru. Ooh, a Snuff Soul, that'll be nice. Okay, now I'm pretty sure that, like, my stopping point will be on the 3rd floor. Damn it, not again! So, yeah, that will be our stopping point. Once we reach that... Nope, nope, not fighting that. I don't care how much experience it gives. I am not fighting it. Screw powerful enemies the first time around. Typically, they'll just be they'll be enemies that you will fight later on in the dungeon anyway. So we're not really missing out on, like, a brand new enemy. Which means if I don't need to kill it, I won't. Although a rare chest, I will certainly take that, assuming you turn around so I can get a first strike, and that would be absolutely lovely and would make my day. Alright, well, I got the first strike, so I'm at least content with that. And rare chest. Alright, we don't have many chest keys, but this is our most recent dungeon, so please be something good. Like maybe some armor. Tranquil Buddha. Okay, so the Tranquil Buddha, I think that prevents us from being enraged. No, it's confusion. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and give that to myself. I'll give Yukiko the ice pin since she is weak to ice. Fire pin. I'm half tempted just... Yeah, I'll go ahead and give that to Chie as opposed to the fire suppressor. Are there any accessories? Like I said before, I would rather it be offensive rather than defensive. Especially those, like, prevents chance or nulls this status ailment. I hate those. Because there's very little point to them. I mean, yay, prevents from a certain status ailment, but that's never been my playstyle. I always like just having one playstyle that's good for pretty much all circumstances, rather than focusing for a specific setup. So, I mean, yeah, well, that might be useful in some fights. I mean, it's not exactly the best item that I would want. Oh, how is that not a first strike? Ugh.
Two enemies.
I also hate it when enemies get the first attack even though they didn't get the first strike. Nizam Beast.
It's not strong at all. I'm sure you can win.
Okay, I want to say that these things are weak to fire, but I want to stay on Sarasvati, so Mabufu! Okay, ice did a decent amount. Yosuke, please heal me, so that way I don't die. Chie, kick it.
Someone finish it
And
off.
Yukiko, hit him with the Meragi.
It's over.
Please tell me they're weak to fire. They're not weak to fire! Nice dodge, Chaw, but that shouldn't do as much damage. That still did a good amount of damage to me, though. Zeal? It might be that these things are just weak to either light or dark, if they have any weaknesses. Yosuke, go ahead and use Garu. I probably should have used Magaru now that I think about it. Chie! You know what? Skullcracker, go for it!
Take this. Someone
Nice,
finish it
that should
off.
help. And then Yukiko, heal.
Persona.
Especially me, I could certainly use it. I certainly don't want to die now. Okay. Uh-oh. No, Yukiko!
God, this doesn't look good.
Damn it! Okay, go ahead and use Mabufu. Really starting to run low on SP here.
Good work, Sensei. That's one so far.
Okay, go ahead and attack, and there we go.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Oh, did I level up?
Alright, Yukiko! Still a few levels away from Agilao, but that'll be really nice once she actually gets it. Yeah, battles can be always tricky, especially when you first enter a dungeon. Battles tend to be actually quite difficult. I mean, even more so when you deal with early game. But this is about as far as we are going to go. But we are going to enter before we call it a day. So let's go ahead and see what lies in store for us.
There he is.
Kanji!
Oh, my, thank you for your undivided attention. At last, I've penetrated the facility. These images are coming to you live from inside this steamy paradise. But I've yet to have any charming encounters. Could this hot fog be the cause? It's like steam rising from sweat. My body's tingling with excitement.
Crap, this is so wrong in so many ways.
Yeah, I remember it being kinda like this on Yukiko's show, too. No, it wasn't like this.
The neon sign popping out of nowhere is familiar.
Those voices again. Wait, are they louder this time?
These voices. I was wondering whose they could be since it's only the victim in here. Is it the people watching outside?
How? It's not midnight.
You mean everybody who's watching the Midnight Channel? They're reacting to the show? Yikes! If people are watching Kanji-kun now, he's gonna be a legend in a way he never intended.
Well, it's really his shadow, not him. But normal people won't know that.
The shadows are getting really restless.
That elusive thing I truly yearn for. Will I finally find it here? Well then, onward and deeper to reach further realms of romance. Let's get going, damn it!
Kanji-kun!
That was his other self. It's trying to reveal his hidden feelings. It seems much worse than that time with Yuki-chan's shadow. At this rate, it might end up getting bare naked.
Bare naked? Oh man, here it comes. Was I supposed to laugh?
Yeah, I don't think I need to explain anything. Well, at any rate, we do still need to save Kanji. He's further in here, but we are going to go ahead and call it here. I will go ahead and just simply backtrack my way out. I do still need experience. I do still want Sarasvati to level up, so I'm going to just head back the long way. Crap, not these guys. The Daring Gygus.
It's not strong at all. I'm sure you can win.
Crap, these guys are always a pain in the fight. I don't remember what they're weak to, though. Well, it's not electricity. Let's maybe try wind.
Let's do this!
They're weak to wind. Okay. Perfect.
3 enemies down.
Let's go, partner!
Let's do it.
Good answer! Out of our way!
Okay, unfortunately, none of them die. Okay. At the very least, though, we did get the first strike. So, I mean, there is that, so that way they don't get a chance to attack us.
I broke a sweat!
Which I am perfectly okay with. But out of curiosity's sake... How much more? 658. Okay, it won't really take too much more, so yeah. I'll go ahead and go back the long way, and if anything important happens, I'll show it to you guys. If not, then I'll meet you guys back on the ground floor. Ooh, Eligor! Alright, sure, we can add you to the compendium. Alright, don't really need Oberon. Ooh, another Arcana chance. Emperor, okay. Ooh, this one is interesting. The Emperor, if drawn upright, the Emperor will always allow our encounters to have a player advantage. If we draw the Emperor reverse, however, that means we will always have an enemy advantage. Ooh. Sure? Hey! Awesome. Actually, I think it is just a higher chance. But if it's enemies, then it's always the enemy advantage. Alright, well, nothing else really happened. Sarasvati still hasn't learned Invigorate, which is a bit of a shame, but whatever. We've at least made it back out of the dungeon. So I will go ahead and heal up Chie. And then we can get everyone's SP back. So yeah, 15,000, so that is pretty much all the money we got, this is why Sarasvati having Invigorate would be incredibly helpful, because then that slows down the SP usage. I'm gonna pay for it for the time being, and that'll do it for us here. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 4. We head further through Kanji's dungeon. We still have a long way to travel before we rescue Kanji. But now that we've rested up here, we can go ahead and head back into the dungeon. Don't worry, Kanji. We'll save you. Just hang in there. So until next time, everyone, take care.